In this tutorial, we're going to build a project that uses large language model vision. LLM vision enables an AI application to see and understand images and then describe them in words or text. So let's give some examples of how it could be used. Starting with a very simple one. Here's a picture of some dogs. You can go and ask the large language model vision to see how many dogs are in this picture. Our second example is, given this image of a sunset, write a poem based on this picture. A third one that's particularly interesting is uploading handwritten notes and then asking the large language model to transcribe these notes into text. And the last one here, as a motivating example, is to upload an image of some food and then ask the large language model to understand what the image is and then create a recipe based on this picture. Now, for this project that we're going to use in Flowise, we're going to use Anthropic's Claude 3 model or model family. There are 3 models in this family: Opus, Sonnet, and Haiku. Opus is most powerful, but also the one that's most expensive. Sonnet is in the middle, and Haiku is the one that's fastest and least expensive. Now, we're going to build a very simple workflow in Flowise that consists of just 3 nodes: the model itself, the Claude model, as well as a conversational chain, and then we're going to add that to a buffer window memory. All right, so that's the project that we're going to build, and then we're going to run through that project with the examples that I shared. So first thing we need to do is to sign up for an API key. So go to this URL at the top, anthropic.com/API, and then go to the Get Started button, and then create your API key. Now, after you've created your API key, we're going to build the Flowise application, and then we'll use it with the different examples. So let's see how this flow would look like when we build it. Let's start this very simple build. We're going to create this Flowise chat flow with just 3 nodes. So we're going to go to the chains and select conversational chain. We're going to add in our new model. So this is the Claude family. So we'll go here and add this in. Now in the connect credentials, we can create new and add in the API key that we got from the Claude website. I've already created one called Antro here. And then I'm going to select the Sonnet model. So that's kind of the medium tier model. And then this is really important here. I'm going to select this allow image uploads. Okay, so this will allow me to actually upload an image. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll connect it to the chat model. And then I'll just create a memory node as well. So this memory allows me to persist my conversation. All right, so I'll do this here. All right, and I'm going to save this as my vision model. All right, now that I've saved it, let's go through the 4 use cases or 4 examples that I mentioned. So the first thing I'm going to do is upload dogs. Okay, so in this example, I'm going to ask how many dogs. Right, so it's going to count the number of dogs and return the result. All right, I'm going to try my second example. I'm going to upload the image of the sunset. And I'm going to ask it write about it. Right, so the large language model has understood that this is a sunset, and it's able to take that seaside sunset scene and then write a poem about that. Now I'm going to take my third example of my transcription. So this is my handwriting that I'm going to now ask it to transcribe. Right, so this is a form of OCR, right? Optical character recognition. So it is taking this snippet here and able to correctly transcribe everything that's in scope here. So that's actually quite impressive. Now let's take a look at the fourth example. I'm going to take my recipe here, upload that. So this is a recipe of some fried chicken that I found on the internet. So I'll just go and ask it to create a recipe based on the image. So it needs to recognize what this is and then figure out what the recipe should be. All right, so it is noticing that this is probably crispy fried shrimp or prawns, which is correct. And it creates a recipe based on that picture. All right. So in a very simple application, we can get some very powerful use cases.